Folded scrambled eggs. They're the best way to make scrambled eggs. Once you try it for the first time, you're not going to want old-fashioned scrambled eggs anymore. They're actually easier to cook than regular scrambled eggs, and since we only cook one side, we never overcook them, but yet they're always nice and fluffy and perfectly cooked. Okay, first step. 2 to 3 eggs in the bowl and start mixing. You want to mix in the bowl because if you mix in the pan, you're not going to get a good chance to mix them all completely well. Also, please no milk in the eggs. This just overcooks your eggs and takes them longer to cook. And you want to incorporate lots of air. See how that go in an up and down motion really quick? This is what makes my eggs fluffy, not the milk. We're going until we see all these little bubbles. That means we've incorporated lots of air into the mixture. Alright, non-stick pan. Start preheating this. Medium to low heat only. Don't go any hotter. Let's add a generous amount of non-stick butter. I don't like to use oil because I don't want to fry my egg. I just want to slowly cook them in a nice little pool of butter. And do not let your butter brown. This is going to make your egg taste all burnt. If you see the butter heating up too quickly, don't be afraid to grab your pan and remove it completely from the heat. After a couple seconds of letting that butter heat up, go ahead and slowly pour in your eggs and just let them sit. Don't even touch them. All I'm waiting for is the edges to finish cooking. That's the first thing that's going to happen. So we just let it sit until the edges start to set. Every now and then, I like to stick my spatula around the edge and make sure they've set. As you can see, this one hasn't finished setting. It's started to kind of leak out, so I'm going to give it another couple seconds. After a couple seconds, I'm sure it's fully set on the edges, so I go ahead and throw some kosher salt on the top and start getting ready to fold. I don't know what you're thinking, there's still raw egg on the top. Just bear with me. This folding technique uses a residual heat of the egg to finish cooking all that egg that was on the top. So just keep folding as best you can. Lift the pan up to help maneuver the egg as you flip it. Center it and then just let it sit there for a couple seconds. We're literally only looking about 10 to 15 seconds resting in the pan. Any longer, we're going to start adding color and our egg will be burnt. So after that, quickly take it off the heat and then put it on the plate. So real quick, I'm going to make scrambled eggs the old-fashioned way and then later compare it so I can show you why folded eggs are superior. Okay, so here are my scrambled eggs the old-fashioned way. As I kind of chop them up, they are fluffy. They're not too bad. Presentation-wise, they're kind of ugly. But as I start to touch it and feel it, it's literally cold, and I cooked these second, so I'm gonna pass on these. Okay, let's compare it with our folded scrambled egg. Presentation wise, they look a lot better, but let's go ahead and cut this in half and see if it's actually cooked on the inside. So I'm gonna cut this in half and try and lift it on the top so you can get a better look. Let's see here, and it's fully cooked on the inside. And you know what's crazy? It's actually warm still on the inside, and I had cooked this egg first and fully cooked, no liquid, and still warm. Since it's wrapped like a little blanket, it keeps its heat, so by the time you make eggs for your entire family, your eggs are still hot. Better yet, you can cut this egg, stack it up, and then make perfect egg sandwiches out of this egg too. So guys, please comment, like, and subscribe. And please, next time you make eggs, try the folded egg method. Because like I said, after you do scrambled eggs like this, you're never going to want to do them the old-fashioned way again. Thanks guys.